Good morning, y'all. I got two things I want to talk about. One is going to be regarding sleep. The other one's going to be about digestive health. I've had two nutritional therapists on my podcast right now, or lately, and one was Jessica Ty, whose podcast I published today, and the other one was Jeffrey Hubesman, whose podcast I published a while back. But both brought to my attention very good points regarding digestive health. I'd like to share those with you. And I also want to talk about sleep and how to improve the quality of your sleep, because that's been on my mind a lot lately. But before I do that, let me show you this awesome pizza that I just got. Alright, so at my pizza place, they know I'm keto. Wow, look at my fingers from shooting the bow. Anyways, they know I'm keto, so they make me this crustless, I don't know if you call it a fathead pizza, but you almost could. Basically, it's zero crust, zero carbs, to my liking. They even have anchovies on there. Boom. All right, so my two topics. Let's start with sleep. Actually, let's start with digestive health. So, both, like I said, Jeffrey Hubesman and Jessica Ty both said that, one of the common things that they see is people having a deficiency in hydrochloric acid, specifically your stomach acid. So, that's what's breaking down the foods you're eating, specifically proteins. Oftentimes, if you have indigestion, upset stomach, Pepto-Bismol. Anyways, if you have a whole bunch of indigestion, acid reflux, one that's messing up the esophagus lining. I don't know how to say that. Esophagus lining. Anyways, that's obviously not good. You go into a hospital and a doctor's office, oftentimes they're going to tell you, okay, you've got too much stomach acid, and they'll put you on some kind of alkaline base that's going to remove some of that acid, when in reality, you're probably deficient in hydrochloric acid, and that's why you're getting some coming back up and not giving you what you need. Excuse me, can't clear my throat. Anyways, what both Jessica Ty and Jeffrey Hubesman said was, you may benefit from increasing your hydrochloric acid intake. They make these tablets where Jessica Ty said basically if you're eating and you have a tablet, take a couple more bites, have another tablet, you'll know you've hit your threshold when you start to feel this warming sensation in your stomach. And I've never tried that before. I've never heard of that before. I've never played around with my stomach acid levels, basically. So I'm very, very curious to give this a shot and see what my threshold is, if it makes a difference, if I can feel a difference. I'm especially excited to try it because of Crystal's digestive issues and stomach health and whatnot. So I'm very curious to see if it has an impact on her. So I'm going to go get me some hydrochloric acid tablets and try to manipulate that. She was also talking about the importance of bile salts if you don't have a gallbladder, or if you're just transitioning to keto, for the first time and you haven't really acclimated your body to process and digest those fats efficiently, which I thought was also a very, very good point. For me, I don't really want to mess around with ox bile salts because I don't really need to. I've been keto for long enough that my body's acclimated, so there's no need there. But I would like to play around and manipulate the hydrochloric acid levels. The second point of interest I want to talk about is sleep. And sleep has taken a very keen interest in me lately because, for one, I don't get enough of it, and for two, I'm trying to maximize my productive hours. And with being in business and just trying to fit everything into a 24-hour time frame, it's basically impossible, and sleep always gets the back burner because, I don't know, I just put off sleep. It's easy to do. But obviously, you do that for too long chronically, everything else is going to suffer, so it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Sleep is something that I need to be more proactive about getting more of, but I can't really get more hours. I probably should get more hours, but I want to make the hours that I do sleep incredibly, high quality hours. I want to maximize the time that I'm actually recovering, getting good deep sleep, good REM sleep in that a lot of time window. I've been trying to go to bed at 9:30 and wake up at 4 or 4:30. Right now it is 10:18 and I'm still not in bed, and I still have work to do on my clients, so I'm not doing too good there. But I got that sleep tracking pad that measures the quality of my sleep. Again, not as accurate as the Oura Ring, but still pretty insightful. Just to kind of give y'all some insight, I've had it for 3 days now. On October 20th, I got 5 hours and 32 minutes with a sleep score of 45. And I showed this on, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I showed this on a prior vlog, and basically you can click on one of these days. This is for yesterday. I got a sleep score of 64, which is my highest so far. And again, you can look at that, hit it sideways, tap on one of these, and it tells you the time span. But on all of these, I'm averaging no interruptions, which is good. My time to fall asleep has been between 15 minutes and about 30 minutes, so that's not too bad. And then, let's see here, the depth of my sleep is where I'm falling short. So last night, for instance, when I slept a little bit longer, I was only in deep sleep for 17% of the time, 1 hour, and REM sleep for 17% of the time, also 1 hour. And then the majority of it was spent in light sleep of 66%. So I'm not getting a very good quality sleep when I am in bed. So I want to maximize my time to fall asleep, or shorten my time to fall asleep, maximize my time in deep sleep and REM sleep, and then fully recover. I'm going to do a couple of different manipulations to focus on this, one of which is my meal timing prior to bed. I've always fallen asleep seemingly more quickly after having a big meal, because I get a big meal, I feel full, and I feel tired, so I just want to go to bed. But I'm beginning to think that having a big meal prior to bed, while it may seem to make me more tired, the quality of my sleep diminishes, because for one, my body's having to work to process that food, and both myself and my client, they're kind of playing around with their sleep too, and they notice that when they snack before bed, they have much less time in deep sleep and REM sleep. So I just ate a big meal. I think in the first clip I said it was morning time. It's actually nighttime right now. I don't know where I got that morning thing from. But I had that big pizza, and I'm about to go to bed. So I'm going to track my sleep now with a big meal, and then I'm going to track my sleep tomorrow, and I'm going to push my meal early so that I have like a couple hours prior to bed with no feeding. And I'm going to see how that affects my deep sleep and my REM sleep levels, and see if it makes any manipulations whatsoever, or makes any difference whatsoever. So I will check back in with you there. This is not really much of a vlog, more so just kind of like a what's on my mind, but those two things are heavy on my mind right now. We're also going to go to the grocery store tomorrow and get a bunch of food, so I'll take you along for that. But I'm going to pick up some of the hydrochloric acid tablets and play on my last meal so I can kind of manipulate my sleep patterns. That's all I've got to say about today. Sorry I've been rambling. Sorry it wasn't very interesting, but I'm very curious to figure these things out. I'll let you know whatever I find out. Talk to you soon.